Welcome everyone. This is our weekly personal development session. Every week we meet Wednesday 12:15 p.m. to 12:45 p.m. Sometimes depending on the topic, some week we go longer than 12, longer than the intended time. But those who wants to see the recording or wants to stay, they usually stay for a longer time. Okay? So today's topic is career advancement. Ace your interview by we'll discuss by taking some of the actions you can do before you go for interview. For example, we will share with you success principle. We'll share with you some of the reasons that when I interview people for my company, also when I used to be working for Accenture or in Microsoft, that I used to interview people. So what do I look for from the candidates? Those are the ideas, and we'll share with you. So we always want to know the weakness and strength. This is something. So as a candidate, you need to be aware of it, how you can deliver that message, what to bring for the interview. At the end of the session, I will share with you an announcement. Some of you, not all of you, will be able to take advantage of it because of the limited resource I have. And then I'm going to share with you some of the resource links that you can leverage. Most of the materials I'm covering that I learned from my mentors. I have mentors, I hear some of my mentor is Brian Tracy. I like his quote. If what you are doing is not moving you towards your goals, then it's moving you away from your goals. Tony Robbins, here you can read the quote, that Tony Robbins, he's also my coach, mentor, that I have taken personal coaching from him. I went many seminars. And Professor Chris Haroon, he's one of my mentors. So a lot of the materials also today I'm going to cover, I got from Professor Haroon's coaching session. And my family is key. I always run things with my wife and to my kids. So they are also sometimes, depending on their situation, they are also my mentor. There's nothing to shame to be your family as your mentor. Next, for one of the principles I'm going to share that you all should know, the laws of attraction. In success world, we always say we manifest our own future with our own thoughts. If you think something going to good happens, there will be good things happen. So you all have to have a way to control your thought process. Think about that. I want you all at least imagine, close your eye for a second. Imagine when the situation in your life, you have the best job interview, or you are going to go ride a bike. How to do well in those. So in that situation, once you think about that, if you really thought, let's say, imagine your riding bike experience. The first time before you ride your bike, if you close your eye and then how was the experience? Before that, it felt like, you are going to go through all the travel. But what happened when you started riding the bike? Did it not feel like that you are like a bird? You can fly anywhere you want to? That's what laws of attraction. Think good things is going to come to you. When you go for interview, you have many years of experience. You have a great resume. Now it's up to you. If you really feel good, then outside people are going to see it too. Your actions, your speech, voice, all those are going to show up. All right, that's the laws of attractions. So now I'm a public speaker, financial advisor, and business coach. So throughout my 25 years of my experience working for many Fortune 500 companies, in banking, energy, government, some of these companies I posted. I have a lot of more companies in my working background. My entrepreneurial background, that I founded 4 IT companies, non-IT companies. I have been in the construction business, non-construction business. I did a .com. I was in the media business. I have done so many business. Throughout all this business, I learned one thing: people makes a difference. So that's what I want to make sure. When you go interview, just remember, those people who's going to interview you, they are the people. So what I have some of the community group, I want a great life. Here you can see on the left side, The first one is focuses personal development. Middle one focus entrepreneurship, and the last one is Princeton manner. Toastmaster is focus your communication and leadership skills. My personal website is here, cloudthoughtleader.com. Thank you, everyone. So now next, what are we going to cover? Law of cause and effect. This is something we, as a principal, we always tell during all of our business coaching. When we go there, we tell leadership team, you know, whatever you do, whatever action you take today, someday it's going to give you the result. So make sure your success, you are in control of your success. You can, every action you take today, like some of you here 9, 13, I saw that earlier we had about 13 people. Now out of 13, for few people, I guess, dropped out. Whatever it happens, even sometimes I have one person shows up and they stick to it. That's also that one person, I see the change in that person. So I never gave up. That all the events, all the things I'm doing, that I know somebody is going to make a difference for somebody's life. So you all made a decision at least to take this half an hour to make something happen for your life. So I understand that discipline, that you have to spend some time to do whatever you want. That's what I want to make sure. Now let's move on to the next. Why people do not do well in the interview. I know some people said, you know, what do I need to do? Many times what we see people, when we say I interview people, the first thing when I look at it is their resume. When I look at their dress, how they dress, what time they showed up. If the interview is, let's say, at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning, always try to be there 15 minutes to 20 minutes, at least, if not half an hour, 15, 20 minutes early there. So lack of preparation, fast, making sure traffic and all the, nothing that can stop you not being there on time. You dress nicely, right? So you dress nicely. A lot of the times, you know that there is a saying, fast, when two strangers meet each other, within first 10 seconds, if you cannot catch that person's attention, you kind of lose them, right? So in here, lacking preparation is part of the also use dressing nice to make sure you are somebody that the other person, I see that how he dressed, right away they give you a smile, right? They give a smile, and having that smile face, this is something in every faith, everywhere people always say smile, 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 right? It costs you nothing. So lacking preparation is one of the things that's making sure you do not fall the victim of, right? Next, not being personable. A lot of the time, when people do interview, it's just like you are not relaxed and stretched. Just remember, people do business with people. The person, one person or multiple person, they all went through what you are going through the situation today. So when you go there, don't always just thinking, oh no, I'm not qualified for this job. Just like earlier we mentioned that you are good at what you are, what you have presented on your resume. Now it's time for you to perform the best candidate. So lastly, these are the communities that I am running. Please do become member of those groups. Here is the contact information. Now I'm going to open up to the